My name is Jennifer Llewellyn. I'm the Manager of Workforce Development at Oakland County and the Director of the Oakland County Michigan Works Agency. Welcome to Holiday Extravaganza 2020. We are proud to be one of the presenting sponsors of the Holiday Extravaganza, which is a collaboration of communities from Auburn Hills, Pontiac, White Lake, and Waterford. Our team has come together today to create a Facebook Live Santa's Story Time in the Woods, and our special thanks to Media Network of Waterford for assisting us today. Throughout the hour, we will be guiding you to join in on the fun. Be listening for opportunities to win a great group of prizes, including 2021 Oakland County Park Passes and some other surprises as well. Before we begin our program, we have our first contest, so make sure you're paying attention. To enter to win, right now, you need to share this Facebook Live with your friends and make sure that you post it to the public so that we can see that you shared it. This will put you in the running for Oakland County Park Passes, so you can come to beautiful Independence Oaks and many other beautiful Oakland County parks. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce you to Dan Stensel, Executive Director of Oakland County Parks and Recreation, and my friend. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you. It's great to be here. And on behalf of the Oakland County Parks and Recreation Commission and its staff, we are pleased to be the host of today's event. Independence Oaks is the keystone of the Oakland County Parks. We have 14 parks countywide. We are very, very excited about all the great programs, facilities, and services that we are now going to be able to provide to the residents of Oakland County as a result of your unanimous support of our millage back in November. Independence Oaks is a park that is open year-round. Please come back and see us during the winter. Year-round, it is a great place to go for a walk, to go for a bike ride. During the summer, we have pedal boats and boats for rent. During the winter, we have cross-country skiing and ice fishing. So on behalf of the Oakland County Parks, we're pleased to be a sponsor of today's event and hosting it here at Independence Oaks. Thank you very much. Have a great day and happy holidays.
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you hosting this wonderful event today. So you might be asking yourself, where is Santa? So let me introduce you to Chelsea Coleman, who will be reading Don't Push the Button, A Christmas Adventure by Bill Cotter. Assisting her is Adriana Coleman, and perhaps the story they read will help Santa visit us today. Let's listen carefully.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know Larry's rule. Don't push the button. Santa's on his way. You don't want to end up on the naughty list, do you? Gosh, it sure is pretty though. I don't think any elves are watching. Maybe give the button one teensy push. Golly, you turned me green like a Christmas tree. Push it again. Now I really look like a Christmas tree. Okay, that's enough. Push the button 2 times to make me purple again. Yikes, I look like a candy cane. Push the button 3 times. Hey buddy, watch it. Quick, shake the book to get rid of these elves. Oh no, all that shaking made it snow. Try pushing the button super hard. Hey you, that's my nose. I can see Santa coming. Quick, clap your hands to get me back to normal. Larry, I'm so glad I found you. I need you and your friend to help me start my sleigh. Can you help me start Santa's sleigh? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Push.
Chelsea, I think your story worked. Do you hear that? Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Everybody ready for Christmas? Yes, we look at what we got. We got a bunch of people here today too, and a very neat layout. I'm excited here to be here. I'm lucky to be here this year. Unfortunately, we didn't have that parade, but this is second best. So have a good year this year and a good Christmas.
Santa, welcome to Oakland County.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
We're thrilled to have you. Come join us.
I will.
Chelsea and Adriana have a key for you from all of Oakland County.
Well, that would be beautiful. I'm excited to be here this year. It's exciting. We're really, really lucky to have something like this year.
On behalf of all of Oakland County, welcome, Santa. We're thrilled to have you.
Oh, thank you. And a beautiful key. Boy, is that ever nice. Well, thank you. Thank you a whole lot. Thank everybody here, and Merry Christmas, everybody. And we're really fortunate to have what we got here today.
So Santa, some of your elves have joined us today for a craft. Why don't we go over and take a look?
I'd like to see that. Thank you.
Here, I'll carry the key for you, Santa.
Thank you. What do we got going on over here anyway?
So before they start the craft, we do have one more contest. If you can go to your Facebook Live and place the word ELF in the contest, you can be the winner of a 2021 Oakland County Parks Pass. So go ahead and put ELF in the Facebook Live comments. Now, Santa and the elves will show us a craft for the day.
So today, they're gonna show us how to do a bird feeder. They're gonna show you how to do it.
This is exciting. This is exciting.
So this is a bird feeder made out of an orange.
Yeah, so you can use oranges or grapefruits, and you just simply cut them, and then you just go ahead and scoop out the inside.
Make sure to always have adult supervision when cutting the oranges.
Yeah, and once we're done, it will look like this. And then,
So what do we do next?
Take the string, push it through the orange, and pull this through here. You leave it as long as you want, so that when you end up, you can tie bells to it, or anything else you might want. And then you'll pull all the strings up and tie them together.
So how do we wrap it up to give it to somebody else as a Christmas gift?
If you want to make it a gift, you can put it in a box, or you can put it in a bag like this, and you can also add bird feeders and bird seed and candy canes.
Oh wow, that is so nice for the holidays.
Okay. Looks like a beautiful thing to do. You could give more than one, couldn't you?
for sure.
You could feed many birds with that, couldn't you?
Yeah, and you can, go to the dollar store and use or buy a box from the dollar store. You can always put in some, different decorations within. You can always add other crafts to it.
What a great job, you kids. You did a good job. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, elves. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Coleman family, for sharing this great craft with us today. We have our first winner. So Steve Ghostly, if you are out there, you are our first winner. So make sure you send us a chat, send us a message so that we can make sure to get you your prize. Congratulations, Steve. Let's head over here, Santa.
Sounds good to me.
As we're thinking about birds this winter season, we have another wonderful story called The Mitten, which is one of my favorites. This is written by Jan Brett. And the Mitten is going to be read by Miss Oakland County 2019, Grace Newland. I had the opportunity to speak with Grace earlier, and not only is she Miss Oakland County 2019, but she's also an emergency room nurse. And we're so lucky to have her today to read us one of the best Christmas books of all time, The Mitten. Before Grace gets started, though, it's time for another contest. This popular holiday song, Jingle Bells, and come on, you all know it, right? Santa, join me. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! So, enter to win a free park pass now. You are going to go on the chat and you are going to enter the words that you would substitute for jingle all the way. So maybe it's jingle all the way to the refrigerator for me. But whatever you want to finish that sentence with, enter that in the chat now. My pleasure to now introduce our friend, Miss Oakland County.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace and I'm the current Miss Oakland County within the Miss America organization. I am 23 years old and I'm a graduate from Henry Ford College with an associate's degree in nursing. I currently work at Sinai Grace Hospital on Detroit's northwest side in the emergency department, and I've been there for about a year. I'm so excited to be here in this beautiful park celebrating the holidays with Santa and everybody else. And I'm extremely excited to share this book that I don't think I've read since I was in elementary school, so give me a break, all right? Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother, Baba, did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally, Baba made them. After she finished, she said, "When you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens." So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big knickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered in prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up. Not being one to being left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals are packed in tightly as could be, but what animal could argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged too many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wriggled into the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten, silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow-white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. The end. Thank you guys so much. Next up, yes, she's coming back.
Thank you, Grace. That was fantastic. Santa, as we head back now to hear a wonderful story about a little red sleigh, it's time for our third contest. So enter to win right now in the chat. We would like you to enter the name of one of Santa's reindeer. So Dancer, maybe Prancer, or Vixen.
Comet, and Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen.
Donner and Blitzen. Awesome. We also have the name of our second contest winner. So Dan's going to join us here for a second to announce our second winner.
Our second winner, drum roll please, Sean Quinn. Sean, thank you very much for participating. And I also have to let you know that if you want to do the Mitten, it is part of the Red Oaks Nature Center Story Trail. It's a national award-winning program at Red Oaks Nature Center between John R. and DeQuinder in Madison Heights. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Red Oaks is a beautiful park if you haven't had the chance to be there. I was born and raised in Madison Heights, so not too far from where I grew up. I'm now pleased to introduce you to Steve Coleman. And Steve is the co-chairman of QTMC in Pontiac. Steve and I had the chance to talk this morning, and Steve and his family are making sure that families in Pontiac and the surrounding communities have access to food and supports that they need, not just during COVID, but year-round. So we're thrilled to have Steve here today to read the story, Little Red Sleigh. The words are by Aaron Gundelsberger and pictures by Elizaveta Trechekova. Steve, welcome. We're thrilled to have you.
Hello, everybody. So good to see you all here today. Hey, Holiday Extravaganza. So good to see you. I'm going to read this book right here. It's called The Little Red Sleigh, and I want you guys just to have a seat and join in. Here we go. Now, it's about a little red sleigh who one day wants to be a sleigh for Santa Claus, and everyone says, hey, you're too small. You're too slow. You can't do it. Well, we're gonna read the story and let you find out what exactly happens to the little red sleigh. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love this story. Here we go. It starts off in a quiet corner of a cozy Christmas shop. There was a little red sleigh, as bright as Christmas morning. She wasn't very big and she wasn't very fast, but she was very, very young for a sleigh. But deep inside, her strong, sweet heart, Little Red had a big dream, a very, very big dream. She longed to become Santa's big red sleigh. Wow, what a great goal to have in life. Okay, so everyone in the shop told Little Red that her dream would never come true. It's impossible. You're too small, you're too slow, and too young. She couldn't fly, they said, so how could she possibly be Santa's red sleigh? Wow. Little Red wondered if these things might be true. Was she too small, too slow, too young? Who knows? But she believed deep in her heart she could fly through the sky. She would soar like a bird, and she could learn anything that she could be anything. Now this Christmas, she was going to prove it. She would have to travel to the top of the world and find Santa Claus. That's the goal. So she would show everyone what she was made of. And so as the winter fell, Little Red went north. to the North Pole on a journey to find Santa. So on her journey, it was very difficult. She dragged herself through the mud, through grime. She crossed rickety bridges and braved treacherous paths. Soon, she started to worry. She wouldn't make it to the North Pole before Christmas. Then she found some train tracks. "Where are you headed?" asked a friendly train. "The North Pole," said Little Red. Off to see the big man himself, huh?" "Well, climb on board," puffed the train. Little Red hopped onto the train, and they chugged quickly down the line. "You have so many cars," Little Red said. "I wish I were as big and fast as you are." Little Red said to the train. "Well, I wasn't always so big," said the train, "and so fast. When I started out, I just had 2 stocks of cars. And I worked up and down these tracks for a long, long time before they gave me a 3rd, and then I earned a 4th, a 5th, and so on." "Oh, I can't wait to be as big as you are," said Little Red. The train laughed. "Be patient, Little Red. Be patient, little sleigh. Life builds you up 1 car at a time." So as they steamed north, the ground gradually changed from softly rolling hills, the vast and icy mountains, and after many, many miles, the train slowed down and stopped at a station. "This is as far as we're going to go here, Little Red, but over their edge, there's a yellow truck who can help you go a little bit further." "Oh, thank you," said Little Red. "Good job, Little Red. Keep going." All right, so as Little Red slid over the hill, she saw a bright yellow truck loaded with Christmas trees. "Hello," said Little Red. "Can you show me the way to the North Pole?" "Happy to show you," said the yellow truck, "but I'm headed that way myself to deliver all these Christmas trees to the big man. So hop on. Come on with me." All right, so Little Red has another ride. Okay, in the truck, Little Red snuggled between the trees, surrounded by sweet scents of pine. Yellow truck drove down a narrow road, rounding curves, dodging potholes, and gliding smoothly over bumps. "Wow," said Little Red. "I wish I could drive like you do." "Well, now," the yellow truck said, "I wasn't always so. I used to be one of those things, though. Used to be I could make deliveries. Then one winter, I took a load of trees up north. And it was just a few trees at the time, but the next time I got more trees, and then more and more. Life seems to build you up 1 tree at a time." Okay, Little Red still on the mission to go see Santa Claus. Uh-oh, that afternoon, the snow began to fall. Ice covered the roads. The yellow truck's tires were slipped and slid. Its windshield wipers ran faster and faster as the snow fell harder and harder. "We have to pull over," hollered the yellow truck. Little Red could barely hear him through all the whipping wind. She closed her eyes and held tight. She feared that if she flew off, she would be lost. Then she would never find the North Pole. When they stopped, Little Red carefully opened her eyes. Snow was still swirling, but through it all, she saw lights twinkling, red, green, and blue and white. Was this the North Pole? Had they finally made it? "Do you see Santa Claus?" asked Little Red. She strained her eyes, but could see nothing through the blur of all the falling snow. "I'm sorry," said the yellow truck. "We didn't quite make it to the North Pole. We'll have to just stay here until the storm lets up." But Little Red nestled deep in the bed of the Christmas trees, thankful for the shelter. But as she watched as the snow piled up, and her heart felt very heavy. She came so far, and it was nearly Christmas time. How could she ever get to the North Pole now? Little Red fell asleep sniffling and wishing for Santa. Oh, she's trying to make it, still going to the North Pole. Don't give up, Little Red. You can do it. All right, so in the morning, the sun rose high and bright. The storm was over. "Happy Christmas Eve," Little Red said. "Well, will we get to moving soon to deliver these trees on time?" "Afraid not," said the yellow truck. "My tires are stuck tight. I can't go anywhere today. But you should take a look at the town. I'll keep an eye out for you here, and you never know what you'll find when you look around someplace new." Little Red thanked the yellow truck and slid off to the trees out in the back and down the street. She hadn't gone very far when a pair of Mitten hands suddenly picked her up. Oh wow, a sleigh! A little girl in a purple parka hugged Little Red to her chest and held on tightly as she ran down the street and onto the top of the hill. Little girl sat on Little Red, and then Little Red was just the right size for the little girl. Awesome. So if you can see, Little Red was right. She was on the snow with all the kids, flying down the hill with all the kids. Little Red finally got a chance to do what she was born to do. Together, they flew down the hill again and again, sledding through the snow. Soon, other children joined in. Little Red played all day, helping each of the children soar through the air, watching their faces light up with joy. This is what it feels like to fly. I'm doing it, said Little Red, her heart bursting with pride. And that summertime, the little girl with the purple parka brought Little Red back home. When Little Red closed her eyes that night, at the end of Christmas Eve, she felt like she was still flying. The next day, on Christmas morning, Little Red woke up and sighed. She hadn't made it to the North Pole, and she hadn't met Santa Claus yet, so it may be a little too late. But Little Red was so disappointed she started to cry. And then she noticed a small red envelope tucked beside her. It was addressed to her. And the letter read, "Dear Little Red, Christmas is a time for giving. Each year, I deliver treasures to children around the world, hoping to bring them joy. But sometimes I need a little help. Yesterday, you delivered Christmas joy to so many children. Thank you so much. You made each of these children very, very happy, and you did it just by being yourself. You are a very special sleigh indeed. I really could use someone like you here in the North Pole. As a special thank you, you are cordially invited to visit me here in the North Pole next year as we prepare for the holidays. Merry Christmas. Love, Santa Claus." Awesome, Little Red. So now, Little Red couldn't believe her eyes. The North Pole with Santa Claus, her dream had finally come true. Just then, the little girl in the purple parka bounded down the street. Little Red was ready. At last, she understood what she was meant to do. She was to build up her life and spread joy one child at a time. Merry Christmas. All right, so hold on. We have something. Hold on. So now, we have a special contest to win Little Red, the sleigh. We have a special contest here. Now, to enter to win, right now you must enter your chat during the next 15 minutes with your answer to the following question. Do you have a real tree or a fox tree? Let me know. 15 minutes. We'll see you later. Thank you all for joining along. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve. So make sure, enter in the chat right now. Do you have a real tree? Do you have a fake tree? I have a fake tree at home, but this is an awesome sled and would make a great decoration or a fun time for a family. So again, real tree, fake tree in the chat right now. Speaking of contests, we have two winners. Our third winner is Jeanette McLaughlin. So congratulations, Jeanette. You're the winner of Park Passes. And our next winner, this is a little bit awkward, but our next winner is Darren Llewellyn, my husband. So congratulations, honey. Thanks for tuning in and cheering us on. Our fourth winner, Darren Llewellyn. So thank you, Steve, for that special story. And we're certainly having a wonderful time here today, and I hope you are too. To add to the fun, we have another special giveaway, and this is provided by PKSA Karate. Santa, do you do any karate?
Once in a while, but not too often.
Oh, sometimes? Okay. So to win this karate package, you're going to place the word Santa in the chat, because Santa does karate, and you will be entered to win a drawing for a free uniform, tuition, and a 6 weeks in-person karate class. Students will be able to train online until they can train in person. This would be a great Christmas gift, so place the word Santa in the chat now, and you can win that karate package. It is now my pleasure to introduce a dear friend of mine, Tom Kimball. Tom is the chairman of the Holiday Extravaganza Board of Directors. Before Tom speaks, however, I'd like to remind all of Oakland County's good little boys and girls to make sure to send Santa their list. So Santa's watching, and make sure to send your list in of the things that you're hoping to receive under the Christmas tree on Christmas Day. So, Tom, welcome.
Thank you. And hi, Santa.
How are you?
How are you? I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank Jennifer for a wonderful, wonderful job that she's done as MC today in our special Holiday Extravaganza program. But I'm telling you, she's completely a wonderful woman. While she was doing one of the tapes, guys, you can't see it out there, but a squirrel just ran all the way down the deck, right through her legs. It startled the world out of her, but she kept her there and kept her program going. Again, thanks to all of you who have come out to join us in this festive occasion. I'm Tom Kimball, chairperson of the Holiday Extravaganza organization. And I tell you, for many, many years, we've celebrated the life of Fran Anderson. And to memorize Fran's dedication to the community, Genesee's Credit Union has funded 4 $1,000 scholarships to a young person who writes an essay on what she's doing to make a difference in the life of her community. And I tell you, we got a lot of just wonderful essays from many people in our 4 communities of Auburn Hills, Pontiac, Waterford, and White Lake. But there has to be some winners. And I'd like to announce today those 4 winners from the various 4 communities. From Auburn Hills, Antonio Munoz is the winner. From Pontiac, Teresa Perez is the winner. And from Waterford, Rachel Rockford is the winner. And from White Lake, Austin Spring is the winner. So I know you're out there. Just give those young people, seniors in high school, just a big round of applause for doing what they can to make a difference in their communities, to make their communities bigger, better, and brighter communities for all of us. And obviously, we'd like to thank, on behalf of our great connecting cities, all you do to make Holiday Extravaganza a wonderful, wonderful event. And we couldn't do it without great sponsors like Lee Industrial and Michigan Works and Genesee's Credit Union. So just take out your calendars now and get ready for the first week in December of 2021, when we will bring back the Holiday Extravaganza Parade. And I just want to take a few moments to thank all of the volunteers who worked so diligently on this year's Holiday Extravaganza, but at the last moment, because of the COVID, we had to cancel. We're so sorry we had to do that, but it's in the best interest and the best safety to our kids and those volunteers who come out to make it a wonderful, wonderful event. So we'll see you in our 40th Holiday Extravaganza anniversary in December 2021. Thank you, and thank all of you who have participated today. Good night, good afternoon, and we'll see you later.
Thank you, Tom. Tom has been a longtime friend and colleague, and I want to commend him for his amazing efforts in the city of Pontiac and surrounding communities. He's been a great friend to us at Oakland County Michigan Works, obviously a great friend to Santa. And so we're thrilled to have him. We also want to extend a special thank you to Linda Zabik for her fantastic work in leading this event, Oakland County Parks and Recreation for hosting, our elves, Miss Oakland County, and everyone who joined us here today. So on behalf of the entire team, thank you.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Pop.
There we go.
Here we go, Santa.
There we go.
Move up. How about a song, Santa?
Well, let's try a little Rudolph. We get everybody in here?
Yeah.
Rudolph the
red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names.
They never let poor Rudolph join in reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, as they shouted out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, okay, we have one more winner.
All right.
Oh, the sled. Beautiful red sled. Congratulations to Brittany Pulley. You are the winner. Yay! Congratulations, Brittany. Make sure to send us a message so we can make sure to connect with you and you can enjoy this beautiful sled. So congratulations, Brittany.
We need an encore. Another song.
Another
What about
song.
my Jingle Bell?
Okay, ready?
What about my Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell? I hope he comes my way. Jingle bell, proud for my new granddaughter. Jingle bell, was it you, Santa, who bought her?
Oh, that's awesome. How about some jingle bells? Ready? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey! Yay!
Everybody's ready for Christmas, I hope.
Yep. You ready to head back, Santa?
Head for back.
Okay.
All right, Santa.
Thanks for being here, Santa.
Thank you.
All right. See you, Santa.
Have a good one.
All right. Here comes Santa.
Let's go, Santa.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Santa.
Bye-bye. Had a great time. Great, a great event that we had here for. It helped a little bit because we didn't have the parade. But 2021, we will have the parade, I think, from what I've been told. Have a good year. Bye-bye.
Go, Santa.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna help you up, Santa. Got it? Oh my goodness. Bye, Santa!
Bye, everyone. Have a good year and a good Christmas. We'll see you then.
Again, on behalf of the entire Holiday Extravaganza team, thank you for joining us here this afternoon. We had so much fun and we hope that you did too. Have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas.
Christmas time, a special time to celebrate. Sing. Celebrate. Kids can't wait for this holiday. Standing in the cold for the Christmas parade and can't wait to see Santa Claus on his sleigh. Jingle bells on the way, it's that time of year. Spending time with the family just to show them you care. People everywhere singing Christmas songs, and no one should spend this holiday alone. On the bluff at home, stay cozy and tight. Santa has gifts for kids naughty at night, with the lights twinkling bright on the Christmas tree. Every gift is stacked right where it's supposed to be, with the cookies and milk and candy cane so sweet for every child tonight. It's gonna be hard to sleep. It's Christmas Eve and love's in the air. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.